Hello, welcome RM Tech Network Consultants. Today we are going to learn how to manage a Docker containers in Linux using Kali Linux. Docker is one of the most important technology in a modern IT and cybersecurity. It allows us to run applications inside isolated environments called containers without affecting the main operating systems. This makes it extremely useful for developers, system administrators, and especially cybersecurity professionals who need safe environment for testing tools, running labs, and analyzing systems. In cybersecurity, Docker plays a key role in building secure testing environments where malware analysis, penetration testing tools, and network simulations can be safely executed without risking the host systems. It is a widely used dev security tools, cloud computers, and ethical hacking labs. This labs focuses on learning how to manage Docker containers in Linux, starting from installation to running and interacting with a Linux container. This knowledge is essential for anyone entering system administration, cloud engineering, or cybersecurity careers. Okay, starting and Kali Linux environment. First, you log into Kali and the virtual machine using the username and password. So in the first step, you will make an installing a Docker engine. Right click, open the terminal, small maximize. Then you will write sudo apt-get install Docker, sudo apt-get install docker.io and then click enter. Now it asks the password, enter your password. Okay, this command installs the Docker engine in Linux. Docker is a technology that allows you to run applications inside isolated environments called containers. If Docker is already installed, the system will show a message saying already the newest version, which means nothing new needs to be installed. So if it's not installed, the system will download and install it automatically. In our next step, we will make verifying Docker installation. So you will write sudo docker, then click enter. Good. When you run this command alone, you are checking whether a Docker is correctly installed and organized by the system. If Docker is working properly, it will display a list of commands such as run, pull images, and others. This confirms that the Docker environment is ready. In the next step, we will make a starting Docker services. So then you will write sudo service Docker start, then click enter. Okay, Docker is a background service in Linux, so it must be started before it can be used. This command starts the Docker services. You can then click its status using sudo service Docker status. Then you will write sudo service Docker Docker sudo service Docker status. Okay, it shows active running. It means Docker is working correctly. You can press a Q to exit the status screen. Okay, in our next step, we will make a few in Docker images. Then you will write sudo Docker images. Then click enter. This command shows all images available in your system. An image is a template used to create containers. Sometimes you might see a default images like Ubuntu, Airplane. If they were previously downloaded, this shows what is available is running. In the next step, we will pull in Alpine images. and then you will write sudo docker bull Alpine. Then you will click enter. Here you download the Alpine Linux image from a Docker Hub. Alpine is a very small and lightweight Linux distribution often used for testing and labs. If the system says already exists or up to date, it means the image is already available and now new download is needed. So verifying in the next step, we will verify an image again. Then you will write sudo docker images. Sudo docker images, enter. This command confirms that Alpine image is now available on your system. If it appears the list, it means the image has been successfully downloaded and it is ready to be used. In the next step, we will make a sudo docker for running Alpine container. Then you will write sudo docker run sudo docker Alpine and then click enter. This command creates a new container using the Alpine Linux image. It is important to understand that a container is a separate environment that runs inside a Docker. And option, it interacts and the IT's option provides a terminal. When it runs successfully, you will see a new prompt like hash, which means you are now inside the Alpine Linux container. So in the next step, you will make an inside the container and then you will write ls. Perfect. When you type ls, you can see the files and directories inside the container. And this shows that the container has its own file system completely separate from the main Kali Linux system. You will see the directories like bin, etc, media, opti, proc, root, run, sys, tmp, and more. So when you finish it, you can exit the container by exit. Good. After exiting, the container stops running, but the image still remains on the system. So you can use it again anytime. And final summarization, Docker allows you to create isolated Linux environment called containers. In this lab, you will learn how to install Docker, verify it, start services, download an image, Alpine, create a container, and explore the system inside it. Containers are very useful because they do not affect the main operating system, making them ideal for learning, testing, and development. Thank you very much. Please subscribe and share, and we'll see you in the next class.